They say 1967 was the last time we danced, hoisting silver, hearts entranced. Since then, fate's played a wicked game, but we wear the crest, we chant the name. Sittler lit the night with 10, Turnbull fight 5 from the back end. Clark threw thunder, Gilmore spun gold, Sundin stood tall, brave and bold. Kuja clawed saves from the jaws of defeat, Salmon's rush is pure elite. Reimer cried, we cried too. Matthews came and hope felt new. Marner weaves, Nylander flies. Aurelia's rush electrifies. We've seen the ghost, we felt the pain, but every April we rise again. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. When Gretzky's high stick went unseen, when Montreal crushed our playoff dream, when Boston came back from 4-1 down, we wore the blue, we bore the frown. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. Through Ballard's chaos, through Sundin's tears, through decades of drought, through wasted years, but loyalty, that's our brand. We stand, we chant, we clap our hands, we bleed the white, we wear the blue, we dream of what we're born to do. Raise that cup, parade the street, Maple Leafs, our hearts still beat. So cue the music, strike the chord, this ain't just hockey, it's folklore. From Carlton's grin to legends past, we're Leaf forever, built to last. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan, and when fate knocks us out again, we'll sing this verse, we'll feel the flame, because every year we play the game. As Leaf fans, we'd all like to thank Joe Bowen for all the calls he made. Maybe this year he'll call a cup. As Leaf fans, you know, we'll never give up. Never give up.
What's up, insiders? Cheers, everybody. Go Leafs, go. We are back doing play-by-play here for our Toronto Maple Leafs, the first Leafs game on the docket this season. It's been a long time coming, so great to see everyone here tonight in the chat. Tech 713, I love it with those emojis. Stephen A, great song, amazing song, Stephen A. Thank you for doing that. We are about to kick up the vertical live as well here in a few minutes. We've got the Leafs taking on the Bruins on Hockey Night in Canada. Saturday night, there is nothing better. My mom and I used to watch Hockey Night in Canada together every single Saturday. So much fun to be back here on the channel. Let's go tonight. Let us know your predictions in the chat. I think our buds keep rolling. They're coming off a great, balanced team victory over the Utah Mammoth in their last game earlier in the week. If you have not checked out our recap episode, make sure to do that. Hey, Sonia Santos in the house as well. Hey guys, how you doing tonight? Go Leafs, go! Go Leafs, go! Great to see you, Sonia. We've got a few more minutes till puck drop here in Toronto. Man, what a night to come back here with the Bruins and the Leafs. I've got the cheat sheets here ready to go. Stephen A says Toronto wins 4-2. I think our buds keep rolling. I'm gonna go a little bit more offense for our Leafs. I'm gonna go 5-1. Let's go with that one. 5-1 Leafs. Let's put that in the chat so we can all screenshot it. Let us know. We should do a some type of competition where we track the. Oh man, I didn't update the emoji. Yes, I did. I just didn't refresh the chat. Stinking it. There we go. All right, so it's Sabres there, but that is not there. See, it says invalid emoji. Can't do it. Mad Max in the house. Howdy, TSI gang. Great to see you, Mad Max. Let us know your prediction in the chat. Our buds coming up against the Boston Bruins. We're going to have the live hangout and play-by-play here on the stream. We got to refresh this chat so that we can update those emojis in here and I can actually get the right prediction. My right prediction of 5-1 Leafs. That's what I think. It's Hockey Night in Canada. There's nothing better than Hockey Night in Canada. So let's throw that one up there. Boom. Leafs 5-1 over the Bruins. Let's go. That's my prediction. Leafs tonight. Big time magic tonight. I can see it by our Toronto Maple Leafs. It's an early season statement game. Both teams are near the top of the Atlantic Division. A win tonight makes a big difference in the mid-season stretch. This is about bragging rights and positioning. We all know how nasty it gets between the Bruins and the Leafs. The playoff drama, what was that, Brad Marchand? Then he went to the Panthers and kept it going over there on us. But like the Bruins, man, I mean, just history between these two teams. And there's Connor in the house. What's up, Connor? The number one hippie. Cheers. Love it. Man, there you go. Go Leafs, go. Got you on the stream. Thank you for being here, my man, the number one hippie. That was funny. I went over to number one hippie's channel and jumped on a live. It was like, it's my birthday. So I'm like, hey, happy birthday. And he's like, it's really not my birthday. I got to change this title. That was awesome. Oh, man. Here we go. Hat trick for Carlo tonight. Brandon Carlo, the defenseman, against his former team. Maybe so. Maybe that he'll get those competitive juices flowing and want to put up a huge performance against his former squad. This original six, you know it. There's not many like it. You've got obviously the Montreal Canadiens, which I'm sorry will always beat the Bruins in that rivalry, but the Sens, are not. The Sens are not an original six team. Jeez, what am I talking about? Original six: Detroit, Chicago, Boston. There's Connor. Looks like Cincy Columbus game about to start the second half. I love it. Make sure you guys check out Connor's live for FC Cincinnati. Connor, drop that link in the chat, my man. Head over to Connor's channel and give him a like, subscribe. He's doing the live game hangout for the FC Cincinnati against Columbus Crew MLS playoff game. There you go. Endreet Emery, my aunt, is a Bruins fan. I'm sorry to hear that, Endreet. Great to see you here in the chat tonight. Let us know your predictions in the chat. There you go. New York and Montreal. I said the Habs first off. And it was New York was the one that I was missing. My goodness. Oh, man. Here we go. They're doing the anthems there and ready to get going at the Scotiabank Arena. We've got some new graphics here. I've got to get everything organized here on the screen, but it should be better on this other setup that I've got here. Let's switch it off over here. There's Dr. Dupree. Goal for lots tonight. I hope so. We hope to see Scott Laughton getting on the score sheet tonight. That would be huge. anytime we get scoring like that from the third, fourth line, that's absolutely huge. We can see Matthew Nyes leading the team in points. 8 points so far here on the season. Then, of course, goals. Austin Matthews with 3 in the lead. And then don't mind all these other crazy. This will refresh once the game actually starts. But, of course, it's Saturday night, so you know it's going to go for a while here. It just continues and continues and continues till about what, usually about 7:20, 7:25. We've got a great Veterans Day ceremony here for a Korean War veteran. Very, very cool. We love the vets here at TSI. Obviously, we've got Veterans Day coming up. And don't forget to get your poppy. I actually should update the emojis with the poppy emoji that we started up. Rick Smith, the man. That was a great suggestion on one of the streams there. Rick Smith. Wilfred Witzke in the house. What's up, Wilf? All right, here we go. Let's switch this thing back to the main page. All right, here we go. Got my rosters tonight ready to go with the numbers here. It's been a long time coming. It's been 2021 was the last time we did play-by-play. Whew. It's gonna be fun. I got the radio feed in the ears. We got the TV feed up here. There you go. Big Hawk in the house. What's up, Big Hawk? All right, let's get a poll started in this one, and then we should probably start the vertical stream as well. And there you go. We're honoring a 100-year-old veteran, Herb Young. That is crazy. 100 years old. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Cheers to everyone in the chat. Let's go. Saturday night, hockey night in Canada. What better than hockey night in Canada? All right. The Bruins coming into this one with a season record of 9-7-0. There you go. Tech. There's Katie in the house. What's up, Katie? Tech says, got my TSI coffee cup filled and ready. I love it. Very, very cool, Tech. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Absolutely huge. There's Mad Max. I love it. What's up, homie?
Do you have Mom's computer?
Yes, I do.
Can I use it?
Sure.
Okay.
Here you go.
Do you want?
That's it. All right, we've got the anthems going. I feel like I should stand up and take the hat off and do the anthems here. There you go. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you, Mad Max. Appreciate it, man. The Bruins coming in 9-7 record here, coming off a couple of inconsistent performances, but trying to regain their defensive identity. The scoring depth is improving with Morgan Geekie emerging as a surprise top 6 threat. Swayman likely starting, but needs a bounce-back night after a tough one out in the last game. But the Leafs, they're winners of 5 of their last 6. The offense is really starting to click. Nylander quietly leading with 20 points. He's been their engine. Why does that say that Nyes? Oh, this is the last 5 games, 8 points for Nyes. I'm like, wait a minute. I just read that stat way off there. But 20 points. He's been the engine for the Buds. Matthews has 8 goals, and we're ready for an explosion from Austin Matthews at any time. There's TSI Allison in the house as well. There's the love of my life. I love you so much, babe. All right, here we go. We're ready for the Canadian national anthem now. Let's go. It's going to be a fun night here. The Bruins and the Leafs. Always exciting when those two match up. Remember that playoff game? I was actually at Wrigley Field for the 5-1 comeback in that Game 7. That was a night that I will not forget. I was going to watch that game on the replay when I got home, and we missed our train back out, and we were stuck at a bar. How many stories have started like that? And next thing you know, I see the score on the bottom line, and I'm like, no way. They lost in overtime. And then I read the thing. It was like biggest comeback at the time. I'm like, this is unreal. Why did this have to happen? But then I'm like, hey, it's a good thing I actually didn't watch that game. So there's that. There's Stefan in the chat. What's up, Steph? Good to see you, man. All right, so it should be about 3 to 4 minutes away from puck drop here. There you go with the eyeballs. Who's in the chat? Where's Roboto? Is Roboto here? What's up, Steph? What's up, man? All right, we're still singing the anthem. Let's go over some player matchups for this one. Car, who think gonna win? Let us know your predictions in the chat. My prediction, 5-1 Buds. I think the Leafs are going to go and get this one for sure. Now, let's see how many we got over here for the... Oh, there we go. CK is over there. You know what? Let's just start the vertical up as well. Why not? We've got people waiting there. CK in the chat, as well as Jacob Frollo. What's up to you guys over there in the vertical chat? There we go. We're live on that one as well. There you go. Maybe, yeah, TSI. There you go, TSI Allison. You head on over to the vertical one. Handle that one over there. I love it. We've got all the bees hanging out tonight. Let's talk some player matchups for this one, as we still have a couple minutes until the puck drops. Austin Matthews against David Pastrnak. Two of the league's elite scorers. Both have hit 60 goals in recent seasons. Who scores first? Matthews or Pasta? Let's get that one going in the chat. All right, there it is. Start a poll as we have the puck is about to drop and the graphics are all switching up and refreshing. I love it. Who scores first? Matthews, Pastrnak. How the heck do you spell that guy's name? Pastrnak. There we go. We will start that poll there. I love it. Here we go. Yes, sir. Stephen A. Please like and subscribe. Help TSI hit the 200,000 mark. Let's go. We've got this awesome plaque and play button behind us with 108,309 after the World Series. Let's go. Here we go. We're underway. The scoreboard has updated. Let's get the stats changed as well. Man, all right, here we go. Stolars, I got to pause this and get the sync going here because there's no way. You have to listen to Joe Bowen. This season, for sure, I've got to have the last season of Joe Bowen in my ear. So big shout out to the streamers that are out there doing that. Here we go. Puck is about to drop. Anybody have any bets on this one tonight? I did not make any bets at all in this one. Here we go. All right, ready for puck drop here. All right, there we go. And there's the update. We'll switch it to this one. Here we go. All right, so now the job of trying to sync this thing up here. Did we start the vertical? I thought I did. Yeah, it should be started there. TSI Allison. you're not going to be able to see that. All right, here we go. With the hockey game is underway. We've been talking here, trying to figure out what to say here, and now the game is underway. Here is the puck dropped back into the middle of the ice and down past Riley into the Leafs end behind Anthony Stolarz. Here's the puck, bounces out in front. And the Leafs are in the midst of a change. Bruins take it back in their own zone. Jokiharju centers it, knocks it down. Ooh, close chance there. Matthew Knies gets it in front of the net. And was there a penalty there? No, doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe. There it is. Yeah, that is a penalty. The Leafs going on the power play. There we go. All right, Mr. Roboto in the house. Let's go. Man, 4 Bruins just jumped on Matthew Knies there on that chance as he got it through in the middle of the slot there. There it is, Ian McGarr. Connor, you in the house. Connor is doing his stream for the FC Cincinnati against Columbus Crew MLS playoff game. All right, here we go. Power play underway. And Tavares out to take the draw for the Buds. On the ice for the power play, Knies, Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, and OEL. There's SOP True. I'm ready to go whenever bro qualified. Dude, jump on it, man. Start that thing up. Let it roll. Make sure you switch that thumbnail out in the starting soon screen. And let's go, bro. Knock it out, man. They show the replay here. Knies just attacked by 4 white shirts. The Bruins in white tonight. The Leafs in the blues at home. All right, no, that one didn't refresh. Why didn't that refresh? No, that's not going to work. All right, we've got to update this thing to get the graphics working the right way. There we go. Boom. That's what we needed to see. Now we've got it lined up the right way. Here we go. Ian McGarr, stay loyal to TSI. I appreciate it, man. Everybody, hey, it's YouTube. Do your thing. We can all support every creator. Let's find the best that you can find out there. But I appreciate you hanging out here. Gonna get really, really good at this after we do it a few more times. Here comes the power play. 1:30 to go. Long pass in, and it's offside. And we will see the shot here of Craig Berube just lighting it up on the sidelines. I love it. Getting them fired up early in the game. On the power play, let's see something here, Buds. Let's get this game off to a good start. Oh, yeah, I got to add this. Where'd it go? There it goes. Just had to add that in there. All right, the puck is dropped. 1:05 left in the power play, and it's past OEL. Gets it back out to the center line. Sent in. Here's Nylander. Nylander sends it back to the point to OEL, slides it over to Riley. Riley with a little move there by OEL trying to kick it down to Nylander, and it's broken up by the Bees and out. Recovered there by Johnny Toronto, sends it in, and he can't get the dump in. A great forecheck there by number 93 of the Boston Bruins, Fraser Minton, the former Toronto Maple Leaf. Here comes Matthias Michelli with Max Domi on his right. drops it off to Robertson. Robertson in the top of the circle, sends it back to Riley. Riley across, down into the corner. Brought out there by, oh, what a pass by Max Domi in to Robertson, and he scores. There we go. Now we can put the goal graphic out there. What a goal by Nick Robertson, and the pass in by Max Domi. Let's go. Man, the Leafs get the opening goal. You gotta love it. Let's go. Let's go, buds. 1-0. And now I paused this to try and line it up, and now I'm way the hell behind. Man, this is crazy. What a start for the Maple Leafs. No way. That's not happening. AI score. What is that? Uh-oh. Not looking good here. It's Domi with the puck. God, I can't get this audio lined up here. And the Bruins with the shot and the goal. 1-1, just like AI score head says there. Oh, man. Even ahead of Yahoo. That doesn't happen very often. But a great shot in the middle of the ice beats Anthony Stolarz, who will want that one back. Geeky, again, he is just, man. I mean, he flips a wrister, misses it, kind of fans on it, regroups, and sends it in. Stolarz just off balance with that one. And we are tied 1-1. 2 shots for the Leafs and 1 shot for the Bruins. And we've got a 1-1 score. Julia D in the house. What's up, Julia D? Man. Geeky. Oh, what a... No way. This is not really happening right now. Oh, my goodness. A horrible play behind the net. And somehow, some way, the Bruins get the puck in front of the net and slide it, the second shot, and the second goal. I am speechless right now. I think it's Victor Arvidsson that's going to get the credit for it, but just Philip Myers trying to just backtrack and trying to send it up the boards, and he misses it on the pass back, and Arvidsson's just there on the doorstep, just like, hello, there's a present, takes a slap at it. Stolarz just way too slow with the blocker, and it hits the side netting, and somehow, some way, the Bruins have scored 2 goals on 2 shots. What the heck is this? Man, oh man. There's a long pass dumped by the Leafs. Man, oh man. McMahon on the ice. Same thing here. Morgan Riley on the puck right now. Eastmont, 81. Okay. There's Tavares. Sends it down and dumps it across. McMahon chasing. He'll almost get to it, but the Bruins will pick it up. 2 shots apiece here. 4.5 minutes in. And here comes Arvidsson again for the Bruins. OEL with the puck, sends it up to Matthews down the left side, crosses the blue line, tries to dump it in. It's blocked by the Bruins again. Willie Nylander picks it up though behind the net, looks out front, he's got Nyes, drops it back behind for Matthews. Matthews over to OEL. OEL sends it back into the corner. Nyes can't get from the center of the net there in time. The Bruins are just too fast on defense right now. They are definitely buzzing compared to the Leafs, as this now turns into an icing call, as a fast and furious start here to this one. 3 goals on 4 shots. Who are the goalies tonight? What is happening? Man, oh man. Let's go over here to the stats in chat so we can see who these goalies are. There's the goalies. Swayman and Stolars. Man, oh man. And there's the other stat. There we go. There we can see all the stats on this one. We got the scoreboard up here. Unfortunately for the vertical, we don't have that one figured out there. But Lisa Yellow in the house. How you doing, Lisa? Good to see you. Cheers to you. There you go. Mr. Roboto, Julia Tech, Chris O'Keefe in the house. What's up, Chris? Good to see you. Face off in the Toronto zone to the right. Won by the Bruins. A point shot goes wide. Bounces all the way out and a drive. Nice save there by Stolars. Maybe that'll wake him up here to start this one up. Philippe Myers is just chasing this game. He needs to get off the ice or he's going to cost the Leafs another goal. And we don't want to go down 3-1 right now. Man, here's Benoit. Benoit with the dump. The Bruins are just flying out there. Big hit on Benoit in the neutral zone. Here comes Chanot down the right wing. Comes into the middle. Is that going to be a penalty? No, it's not. That could have been called. All right, here's Michelli. Michelli sends it down for a change. Morgan Riley sends it down for that change and gets ready to back it up. Lawton chases. Same with Lorentz. And Max Domi out there for the forwards. Bruins send it in. Oh, there you go. Stolars out in the trapezoid. Gets taken out from behind by the Bruins. Number 18. I should have put this in numerical order before I gave that computer back to those kids. Pavel Zacha, number 18 for the Bruins. And it's cleared out into the stands. And we've got a whistle. Man, oh man. Stolars, who stopped it, sends it out in the middle, and just a horrible turnover there. The Leafs are a mess at the defensive end right now. Whew. Just ugly. As we head to our first commercial break, we got to change this. It's not pregame. We are in the game. We'll put it to the just chatting screen here. For the Canadians in here, Jason Russell-Rowe just got a goal for Columbus. Opening goal of the game. That's awesome, Connor. Jason Russell-Rowe, I don't know how Toronto FC let him go. That is one of the biggest mess-ups by the front office of Bill Manning's tenure, for sure. I can't believe they lost that guy. A hometown kid, gone to the Columbus Crew. They're like, hey, we'll take him for sure. For sure. So make sure to go check out Connor's channel. Sonia Santos, Julia D, getting us going with the wave. Let's go. Where's that? Let's get that wave going in here. Here we go. Boom. There it is. Oof. All right. 2-1 Boston. First commercial break of the game. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And make sure you turn on that bell so you don't miss it when we do our daily game recaps of all of the Toronto sports teams, as well as live hangouts for Leafs games, possibly some Raptors games, Blue Jays games in the summer, TFC, maybe even do some Toronto Scepters games as well, PWHL. Getting ready to start up here in just a few weeks' time. We'll definitely start doing some recaps over there. Sarah, this geeky kid, man, he is just tearing it up. Tied for first in goals, 27 goals since the Four Nation break last season. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I haven't even heard that guy's name. Shows you where I'm at here with this one. All right, here we go, Leafs, and there's the draw back to the point. Deflected by Geeky, wide. And here comes the shot into the net. And it's blocked by Stolars, picked up by Matthew Nyes, crosses into the neutral zone, and dumps it down. And there's a nice chase by two Leafs getting after it on that dump and chase. Willie Nylander and Matthew Nyes centered in, intercepted there by Geekie. And there's a nice centering pass and a great save by Anthony Stolarz. He's into the game. Let's go. Maybe that'll get Stolarz back into it here, because it was a rough start there for the Leafs goalie. Now 6 shots to 2 for Boston over the Leafs. All right. Here we go, buds. Let's get a goal back. Let's get this thing tied up. 12:52 to go in the first period. Man, there's Mark Duffney in the house. So far, a sloppy game play. Very sloppy. It has been ugly in front of Anthony Stolarz tonight. Mark Duffney, very, very sloppy. 7 shots now. Here comes the next faceoff. Johnny Toronto wins it back. Oh, no, he doesn't win it. Finally jumps on the puck. There is I can't even pronounce that guy's name. Yokiharo, number 20. Henry Yokiharu. I think that's how you say it. Oof. Bruins have won 5 straight, though. 2 overtime wins and a shootout win. But still, 5 straight wins for the Bruins. The Leafs now gotten some wins here recently. That win over the Mammoth. Here is the puck dumped down, intercepted by Yokiharu. I'm getting better there with that one. I'm going to remember this guy. Sent down into the Toronto zone. Stolarz sends it over to Benoit. Benoit tries to send it up, but it is just broken up there at the neutral zone. And just a real ugly game as we've gotten offside, as the puck kept bouncing over the line and then the players are running in. It was just deflection after deflection there at the blue line. And there you have it. The offsides is called. All right, well, we got to get some shots on goal here, Leafs. We started out hot, got that goal to get things started, and since then, it's been nothing from the offense. Here's the face-off by Scotty Laughton. There's a long pass into the corner by Domi. Laughton gets there. Laurent sends it out in front of the net, but it's picked up by Riley at the point. He dumps it back down low. And the Bruins get possession of the puck and bring it out. Tries the lead pass there, but broken up by the Leafs and sent into the zone. Domi tries to get there. It's intercepted by Chanot, and he drives in on the right-hand side. A nice hit there by OEL into the boards. OEL sends it up to Laughton. Laughton sends it cross ice. And the Leafs just trying to get it out and dump down to get a change. And almost got called too many men on the ice there in that one. Here's the puck. There, gets free to Nyes. Nyes in the corner. Looking for an outlet. He finds OEL. And the Bruins just have a stranglehold on the center of the ice right now. And the Leafs just cannot get past it. OEL does not have his stick. McCabe sends it across the boards. And it's grabbed there by the Bees. Sent across to Nylander. And finally the Leafs have it out and dumped down. Austin Matthews chasing in. But the Bruins just swarm all over him. And this is just a crazy performance here by the Bruins. They are on fire right now, flying all over the ice, all over the Leafs right now, with 10 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first period. Here comes the dump down, and it's picked up by Yokihiro, sent up the boards, intercepted. JT waiting for the Buds to clear the zone, and it's dumped down just too slow as the Bruins are there. Riley takes it back into his own end, sends it across. There's John Tavares. Tavares trying to dump, and there's the Bruins intercepting, and now with a counter, Pasternak across the line, hit by Nick Robertson, a big hit. That's a nice play as Pasternak sends it across the ice. It's intercepted by McMahon. 9:25 to go in the first period. Here's the turnover. Joshua passes it into the slot. Shot! And it's a save. Rebound goes off the back of the net. Now sent across. And now out in front, OEL with his new stick sends it. And he's hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty on Mikey Easimont. And let's see if our Buds can't tie the hockey game here with a power play goal. OEL gets hooked and tripped at the same time. And we've got a commercial break while the Buds get ready for the power play. All right, we're into the ad, so I can't fast forward to try and line this up. Let's take a look at the stats here. So far, Nick Robertson, the goal scorer for the Leafs. Michelli, a -1 with a shot on goal. Max Domi with the assist on Robertson's goal. Stolarz, 2 goals against on 6 shots. Both goalies with a .667 save percentage. Not good. Mark Duffney says, TSI, what a great year for the Blue Jays. Looking forward to next year. Amen, Mark Duffney. What a season it was for the Jays. They made it to the World Series for the first time in 30 years. I mean, the Jays had teased with the playoffs for the last few seasons, getting into the wild card round, losing as well in the mid-2010s there, getting to the ALCS against the Royals. But this was unbelievable. The nation got behind the team. It was absolutely huge. What a season it was from the start. A little bit of a rough start, but that's what the Blue Jays do. And then they started picking it up. And the rest is history. I can't wait for next season. It's going to be a great year. Shane Bieber opting back in is absolutely massive. That is a guy we need on the squad. So the Jays, we'll see what they do with Bo Bichette, see if they can sign him. I really hope they can, but if they can't, I think the team will be all right. Look, they got there without Bo. They did. They got at least to the World Series without him. Remember that. But it's going to be a good season next year, regardless of that outcome with free agency. Here we go. Let's go. Back out on the ice. It's the power play. I don't know why this won't let me go live. Nope. This will not let me. What the heck? There we go. Now we're live. Here's Matthews. Crosses across the red line. Passes it off to Nyes. Nyes swings it across to Tavares. Tavares tripped up. Nylander catches it right before it crosses out of the zone. But the Bruins finally get it, and it's cleared out to center ice. Nylander across to OEL. OEL dumps it down. Hits off the back of the cage. Swayman confused. And now it's tried another clearance there by the Bruins. The Bruins are dominating this first period. Absolute domination. Let's take a look at the vertical chat here. There's Stefan. I love it with those eyeballs. Let's go. There's the vertical chat. It's popping off. CK in the house. Jackson. All right. Watch the Leafs game. Really, bro? Come on, Jackson. Get that out of here. Thank you, TSI Allison and CK, holding it down over there in the vertical chat. Tammy, man, thank you for being here. I've been able to listen while I work. Much appreciated, Tammy, for being here. Glad we could bring you a call. Here is a chance for the Bruins. Shorthanded, whistled wide. 84. Tanner Jeannot with that chance. Here's the puck. Slides out to the left side for Michelli. Michelli sends it across the blue ice all the way up to the point. McCabe dumps it back down to Waugh. There's a pass out in front. Shoots and scores. Matias Michelli with the goal. Let's go, Matias Michelli. Man, oh man, what a goal. The second unit of the power play capitalizes again. A chance from Jeannot at the other end. Misses wide, and the Leafs jump on it and get the goal. Let's go. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. What a beautiful pass by Waugh at the boards, and then Michelli hits it off the post and in. Let's go. Man, David Mowry says, what round do the Leafs get bounced this year? It's our year. Joe Bowen's last season on the radio. It is our year. We're going all the way. Right, Leafs fans? Let's go. Get that parade route going. All right, here we go. Broken stick on the ice. Matthews goes to get the new stick and breaks up the play to cause the offsides. So we'll have a draw in the neutral zone. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get that chant going. I love it. Tie game. Leafs have tied it up 2-2. Matias Michelli, 8 points this season, 6 points in his last 6 games. There you go, Texas. He's got him on my fantasy team. Nice. I haven't played fantasy hockey in a long, long time. I need to do that, actually. I need to get back my fantasy sports. I won the office football pool, and that's been the end. It's just been downhill from there. Here we go. Here's the puck down in the corner. Lorentz gets it up into the neutral zone. Picked back up by Boston. Benoit tries to intercept, and it's dropped back into the slot, and the shot into the stomach of Anthony Stolarz. And the save is made on number 91, Nikita Zadorov. Man, trying to learn these names and these rosters, it is, oof, let me tell you. Michael Johnny in the house. I like chicken. I like liver. Bruins, please deliver. Okay, that's an interesting one there. But nice on the rhyme. I love it. 8-5 in favor of Boston. Here is the face-off. One back by the Leafs. Carlos sends it up the ice, and it goes into the Leafs bench. So Dennis Hildeby is the backup for the Leafs tonight. Oh my God, that's hilarious, babe. Yeah, I'm usually not, but usually I can just chill and enjoy a game. But right, this is interesting. Oof. Yeah, Menards was fun today, though. Menards was fun. I might have to go upstairs and have one of those, but that might, that might be a good thing. All right, here we go. Into the middle of the ice. God, it's in the midfield, babe. It's like the SOP stream. It's in the midfield. Speaking of which, on SOP, we've got True is live right now over on Sons of a Pitch, Soccer Central. And here come the Leafs. Dakota Joshua breaks down the right side. Tries to get the shot off, and it's blocked by the Bruins' number 6. Lowry lost his stick, but still able to make the defensive play. OEL gloves it down by the red line, drops it off to Nicholas Waugh. Waugh turns at the circle, sends it back to the point. OEL's deflected shot there by McMahon, and the save by Swayman. A nice forecheck there by McMahon as the Bruins rush down the ice, get the shot off on Stolarz, and the save is made. Puck goes into the corner. Robertson gets a nick to it, and it goes all the way down the ice. 4:45 left in the first period. Here is Philippe Myers, sends it up and right to a Bruins player, pinching in. Centering pass, and the shot is saved again by Stolarz, as the shot there by Tanner Jeannot, who is having himself a decent game here tonight. So we've got 4.5 minutes left in the first period, and our buds are tied 2-2 with the Bruins. Oh man, my camera battery's gonna die. I'm gonna have to swap that out during the first intermission. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you chat it up. Let us know who you think's going to win in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well. Let's get that map link out here into the chat, and let's take a look at our map, shall we? During this break, and get ready for intermission. All right, here we go. Hit that link right there. See where everyone is watching from. And take a look over at our website. Just had a viewer from Singapore check in, as well as Great Britain. All right, let's switch this. Oh, yeah, see, that's not good. I can't have that. All right, let's switch this over here to the right OBS scene. Thank you all for bearing with me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It has just been, this is all new here. It's been a while since we've been doing live play-by-plays here on the channel. There we go. All right. Perfect. There it is. We got Mexico in the house as well. Australia, Hamburg, Germany, Japan. Let's go. All over the world. There's Austria. I love it. Austria, USA, Canada, dominant as always. Thank you all for letting us know where you're watching from by clicking that link in the chat right there. All right, Sonia Santos in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, the best city in Ontario, in my humble opinion. All right, here we go. Here comes the puck dropped, and it's won there by the Leafs. And starting out of his own zone, who is that? Willie Nylander. Big hit by OEL. Matthews stops it at the point, drops it off to Nylander. Nylander sends it down low. It's cut off there by the Bruins. Peak sends it left to Pasternak. Pasternak's shot in is deflected. Oh, man, I got to get off this map here and back to the hockey scene. What am I doing, Mike? All right, let's go to this one. Thank you for clicking on that link. Here's Pasternak on the right. Sends it in to Geeky. And a nice hit there by Riley to pin him up against the boards. It's sent back to the point. Blocker saved by Stolarz. Shot on the far side. Here's Max Domi with a nice move around. Oh, almost tries to slip it back across. But a great defensive play. All right, there we go. Now we're in business. Leafs in possession. Benoit with it in his own zone. Taking his time. 3:16 to go. And there is the pass in. There's Mark says, viewing from Laurenville, New Brunswick. Very, very cool New Brunswick tonight, Mark. Love it. Here is John Tavares. Dumps the puck into the corner. Right by that Rogers logo. And it slides out to the Bruins. And they clear once again. Johnny Tavares intercepts. Sends it over to Robertson. It's behind him and across the line. We have the offside whistle. And Boston with 12 shots so far to the Leafs 5. A nice move by Mr. Max Domi. But unfortunately, Couldn't get past the second defender. There you go, Stickler in the house. Good to see you, Stickler. Thanks for hanging out with us. Here is the face-off, won again by John Tavares. Oh, they're going to say, we're going to do it again. Yeah, this one is way... All right, next draw is won by, I'm going to say the Bruins made first contact with that one, had first possession, and it's sent back to the point. Zadorov dumps it in. Robertson intercepts, dumps down in deep into Boston territory. Here's the forecheck. The Bruins send it out. Zadorov dumps it in, intercepted by the Buds. Here comes Morgan Riley. Riley waiting for the change. Gives it off to Michelli. Left wing side. Here's Dakota Joshua. Dumps behind the net, and it's picked up by the Bruins. Can't get it out, though. Intercepted there by Nikita Zadorov, and we have an icing call against the Bruins. Here we go. I used to say St. John, New Brunswick, but the city is trying to shove a data center in all saltwater marshes. Environment is more important. Mark Duffney, they are trying to put data centers everywhere, man. Everywhere. It is crazy. But I'm live right now. What's up?
Can you text mom? Because they want me to over to Jack's house. We're in the...
You want what? Hold on.
I want to go to Jack's house.
You want to? Where's Jack? Where's Jack's house?
On Lorraine.
On where? On Lorraine? Oh, like Jack San Flip?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. You'll have to text mom.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna text my mom to see if I can come over.
All right. Riley's shot deflected up into the netting, and with 1:26 left, we'll have a face-off in the Leaf zone. And this AI score is way ahead here. It's got me by about, I'd say about 30 seconds on the TV stream, and that's linked up with the radio feed. Here is the face-off now. Austin Matthews into the zone, and he wins it back. Leafs have won like 5 face-offs in a row here. Here is Willie Nylander down low. Puck goes back to the Bruins and cleared out to center. Puck picked up by Nylander. He dumps it into the zone, takes the shot, kick saved by Swayman. Fraser Minton plays it up the ice, and will that be icing? No, because the Bruins will get there first. Nice hustle there by 84. Who's 84? Tanner Jeannot. Kid's been everywhere tonight. Tanner Jeannot having himself a heck of a game. What is this about to start business? Oh, it's intermission. All right. So that goes to that. How's this main game set up here? All right, this one's not too bad. And the Bruins turn the puck over to the Leafs. Big hit there by number 45, Espiro. And the Leafs dump it back down into the zone right behind the net. It's just a crazy mash there between, who is that? 55, Nicholas Waugh.
You guys want me to make another edit here?
And there's the wrist shot by the Bruins, deflected wide, and there it is. There's the horn. Intermission it is. Tied 2-2. I'll tell you, that is the way the Leafs played in that first period and the way that the Bruins played in that first period. The Leafs are very, very lucky to be tied right now. Jeannot has been everywhere for the Bruins. Man, Berube better light him up there in the intermission while we got the Zambonis running here up above on the graphic, because man, oh man, it's going to be ugly if the Leafs can't turn it around. All right, it's intermission. Time to refill the drink. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself for my mistakes. I'm only human. I'm only human. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on. I'm only human. I'm only human. So I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself. I don't blame myself. I'm only human.
There we go. Whoops. Got that goal horn there. Maybe it's a little bit of foreshadowing for tonight. And maybe we'll get the second period going with a goal. That would be nice, right? Thank you here for hanging out with us this evening. It is the first intermission. Our buds tied at 2 against the Boston Bruins on Saturday night, hockey night in Canada. There's nothing better than hockey night in Canada. I love hockey night in Canada. My favorite night of the week. Ian McGarr says, are you allowed to play Radio 2 along with Full Tilt TSI? I have no idea. We might have to give it a shot one day. I don't know. I'm not sure if we can or not. I'm going to go with no, given where we are as of right now. But, yeah, I don't know. There you go. CK in the house. Love it. Thanks for hanging out with us, CK. Really appreciate you being here. Everybody else that's hanging out in our vertical live hangout, we appreciate you. Cheers. Thanks for being with us. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new. We're up to 108,334 subscribers. So cheers to that. We call them insiders here on the channel. It's the intermission. What a first period we had. A lot of goals in this one. 4 to be exact. There's Veronique Mass. Hello, what's up, Veronique? I love it. Cutting Edge Inc. in the house as well. Go Leafs, go. S. Explain to me why Riley is on power play too. OEL is washed and doesn't deserve ice time with the big boys. Atrocious decision making by Berube. You know what, S? I think he's giving him a shot beginning of the season. Let's see what he's got. He's getting older. OEL probably doesn't have a power play, being the point on the power play much longer. But give him a chance here, beginning of the season, to kind of ruffle up the feathers there, make Morgan Riley better. And hey, you know what? We got ourselves a power play goal tonight, so let's take it here, right? Did we get one on the power play? I can't even remember if it was actually a power play goal. It was Robertson on the power play. The first goal of the night was on the power play. So there you go. We got to take what we can get, right? Take what we can get. All right, where is my... Where is the stat that I was looking for? All right, so let's talk a little bit about the first period. 2-2. Robertson, that first goal on the power play. Assists by Max Domi and Morgan Riley on the power play. There you go. Second goal was scored by the Bruins. They tied it up, made it 1-1. Morgan Geeky, assist by Lowry. Victor Arvidsson scored to give the Bruins the lead 2-1, and then Matthias Michelli tied it up. 13:03 of the first period, assists by Waugh and Riley. Riley with the 2 assist night so far. We'll have to scroll down on these stats so you can see it here. But there we go. Oh, of course you can't even see Riley's stats. What the heck is this? There it is. Yeah, you can see Riley's stats. 2 assists, 2 points on the night with the even, with the plus minus. We'll take it. And here we go. Maple Leafs getting ready for a big second period. My prediction is now done. I had predicted a 5-1 Leafs victory, but that's not going to happen. Oh, man. These allergies, I am stuffed tonight. Let's talk. Let's see what some of these other games in the league are right now. We've got Buffalo and Carolina. The Leafs will be playing the Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow. They're up 2-1, the Hurricanes, over the Sabres with 14:12 to go in the second period. The Islanders with a 2-0 lead over the Rangers. Seattle trailing the St. Louis Blues 2-0. St. Louis over Seattle Kraken. Washington Capitals and Tampa Bay Lightning. 2-1 Lightning lead in the second period. 15:46 to go in that one. And then the Utah Mammoth, the victims of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Wednesday night? I think it was Wednesday night. face our foes, the Montreal Canadiens, and it's 1-1 there in the beginning of the second period. Some action earlier today. The Devils win in a shootout over the Penguins, 2-0 in the shootout to give them the 2-1 win. The Penguins go to 9-4-3 in second place in the Metropolitan, but the Devils have the lead at 11-4. Ottawa and Philly, another final in overtime. Ottawa 3-2 over Philly. The Atlantic Division always making it happen. They're over the Metropolitan. Dallas and Nashville. Dallas Stars 5, Nashville Predators 4. The Preds were up 4-3, and this was funny. I was trying to work on these graphics and get them all set up for tonight. And man, oh man, getting these graphics set up, I was listening to the Nashville Predators radio, and that, if you ever want to realize how good us Leafs fans have it with Joe Bowen on the radio, man, listen to a Nashville Predators broadcast. You probably won't be able to finish the game. It was that bad. It was such a struggle, but here we are. I listened to it, and hopefully we don't have to endure that again. All right, there you go, Connor. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. We've got to get this back on the Leafs score. We're almost ready for the second period. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Let's go. 37 likes on the stream. We got to do better than that. Come on now. Hit that like button, Leafs fans. There you go. Sportsnet, I think, in Canada, and ESPN Plus in the States. Yep. There you go. Ian says his allergies are a mess as well. Yep. It's been weird this fall. It's been a very interesting fall. There's Stefan. What's up, Steph? Man, our buds need to come out and get a lead here over the Bruins. We need a big second period. I need to get this thing over to... there we go. Popping. All right. Here we go, Leafs fans. Time to get some goals. And the players are back out on the ice. And the Bruins win the face-off to get us started here in the second. Damn it. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Got to turn that off after I play it. I always just let it go. There you go. Connor said, Mike, I get a 3-month break from soccer. Woohoo. There you go. 3-month break from soccer. All right. Puck is dropped. My TV feed has not gotten there yet. All right, peek back to the puck. A nice hit there by the Leafs. Brandon Carlo chasing the puck on the fresh ice. It's sent up there by the Bruins, deflected off the skate, and it's picked up. Lindholm driving the net, and we've got a slashing call against the Leafs, against Morgan Rielly, and Boston is going to have the power play. Mr. Roboto in the house. What's up, Roboto? Here we go. Connor, what happened there with your 3-month break from soccer? What do you mean? Well, That is a very weak call on McMahon. But a call nonetheless. Man. All right. Puck cleared by the Buds. Lindholm brings it up for the Bruins, drops it back. And here comes the Bruins power play. 1:44 left. Sent across, shot deflected, and then saved by Stolarz. Sent up the ice, looking for the push there, but couldn't get it to him. And Lindholm is back to recover. Nice with the forecheck. What a chance there by the Bruins. Side of the goal. Shot saved by Stolarz. And the Bruins are starting to set up. And the Leafs finally get a hold of it and send it down the ice. Let's go. All right, Lowry with the puck. Sends it up. Wrist shot blocked away. Pasternak with the wrister. Yzerman down at the corner. Sends it in. Looking for a man in the front of the net. Into the corner for Pasternak. Gets it back to the point for Lowry. Pasternak in the slot. Shot blocked. And that's a slash by Pasternak. If you're going to call that as slashing to give these Bruins a power play, you got to call that one on Pasternak. That's bull. And they're smashing away at the puck. Stolarz has the puck covered and finally blows the whistle. And then, of course, the puck goes into the net to give some drama. Man. But the whistle was blown. No goal given. The rebound from the boards sent into the side of the net by Zaka. Calling the ice, no goal. The Bruins are going to challenge. All right, that'd be a heck. Good luck to the Bruins challenging that one. We'll see how that goes. Robbie, what's up, Robbie? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, so the refs head over to the penalty box to get the headset to see what's going on here with the challenge. And Stolarz on top of it. And the puck is under him somewhere. Can't see it. Oh, there it is. I don't know. That's a tough one. Well, Jim Ralph seems to think that this one's going to count. I don't know. Yeah, we can't tell if this is a review from the league or a review by the Bruins challenging it, but there's a shot saved into the pad and then sent back under. Can you see that it's all the way across the line? You can't see it. Not at that angle. Second angle from overhead. Can't see it there. Nope. Can't see the puck from underneath there, so not happening. Mr. Roboto says, where is everyone, right? Where is everybody? Send the search party out with the eyeballs. Where is everybody? Man, oh man. They over in the, we got a few people hanging out over in the Vertical Live. Zachary Hester said hi. A Bruins fan. Welcome in. Player pushed the pad. I agree, CK. He definitely pushed the pad. This isn't going to count. I don't think this is going to count. Especially if the call was no goal on the ice. So the call on the ice is no goal. So it has to be conclusive to overturn it. I don't think you're going to get that. All right, here we go. Robbie, love it, man. Great to see you, Robbie. And we're still under review here on the Bruins' possible power play goal. After review. Wow. The shot completely crosses the goal line, and we have a goal. It is 3-2 Bruins. Wow. So, I can't see that. I don't know how you overturn that. Because the angles that I'm seeing, this side angle, you cannot see the puck all the way across the red line. Can't see it. Nah, that's a tough call. So 2:15 will be the power play goal by the Bruins, and it's 3-2. So the call is no goal on the ice, and the league reviews it. And Yzerman gets his 4th goal of the season. And the face-off is won by the Leafs, down by a goal for the 2nd time tonight. Assists from Nutadov and Lowry. There's a pass in front. Big save. Nyes right there on the rebound on the doorstep, and he can't smash it home. The shot in from the near boards, grabbed by Swayman and held on for the faceoff. Man, oh man. So the Bruins get the start. The Bruins get the start that the Leafs needed here in the 2nd period. Take the lead 3-2 with the power play goal. There's the face-off won by the Leafs. Carlo sends it across. Broken up by Jokiharju. Sent in by Matthews. Intercepted. And here come the goal scorer for Boston, Illy Isimont. Isimont. What a name. I can't remember that with the way it's spelled there. Here's Nylander. Sends it up and it's intercepted. Dropped into Yzerman on the left wing. Sharp angle shot deflected away and picked up over by the Bruins. Puck back behind the net. Couple of Leafs down on the ice. A Bruin down on the ice. These guys are slipping and sliding everywhere. Here's the dump in by Riley. Picked up by Asparat of the Bruins. Sent out in front. Now back behind the net. Zacha. Zacha sends it out to the left side. Now switches across, and that'll go across the blue line and all the way across the goal line. It'll be icing. And the shots are 17-9 with 16:23 left in the 2nd period. And our buds, we've got to get the comeback going here, Maple Leafs. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, the Bruins have definitely been the better team so far tonight. All right, Robbie, take it easy, man. We'll see you. Thanks for hanging out. And there's the long puck. Up to the blue line. McCabe tries to bring it down. There it is. Raw and Zacha just breaching each other up against the glass. And it comes out into the middle for Asparat. And he shoots it into the middle of Stolar's easy save for shot number 18 for the Bruins. As the Bruins are almost doubled up on the Leafs with shots on goal. Oh, Kathy. I agree with you, Kathy. I agree with you. I prefer Joe Bowen and Jim Ralph's play-by-play over mine. I agree. But, unfortunately, we can't do that anymore. So, here we are. And the Leafs with the puck in their own zone. 15:51 to go in the 2nd. Sent up. Robertson crosses the blue line. Toe drag into the middle, shot, side netting, falls out to the left side, and he gets his own rebound off the side, just getting beat up along the wall there, and the Bruins win possession of the puck behind the net. Morgan Geekie trying to get it past Philippe Myers, and finally a long pass up, and a beautiful move, Stolarz, and it's in the net. The Bruins have scored, and that's Pastrnak. What an ugly-ass play by Stolarz, and man, oh man, he might need to get pulled because Stoli has not been playing tonight. He has just been missing the puck left and right. You can see, there it is, yeah, Dennis Hildeby coming over the boards. He hasn't had it tonight. He's been just way off, way off. Man, yep. Agreed, Roboto, agreed. Where's the pink poop? There it is for Stoli tonight. Somehow what a play there by Pastrnak just made Benoit look silly. Nutmegged him, then missed it on his own stick. That's what threw off Stolarz. He kicks the save out, and somehow Pastrnak kicks that puck into the net or something. Somehow the puck goes under Stolarz's pad, and we've got Dennis Hildeby coming into the game to replace Stolarz. Thank goodness. Hildeby a 3-3 record with the Leafs last season with a 3.33 goals against average. So Hildeby is going to start tomorrow, but change of plans here as Stolarz with big trouble here at the start of the second period. And Pastrnak, there's the end of our little poll here. We'll kill that one. Good night. 96 votes. Let's see. Start a poll. Will the Leafs make a comeback? All right, there we go. We'll start that poll up there. Make sure you get the vote in. There you go. Dangle slipped in with Sportsnet. TSI crushes TSN next. Ian, we'll get there. We'll get there, man. It's a work in progress for sure. But yes, we'll get there. I appreciate the support. Ian, huge support, man. All right, here we go, buds. Lawton, 10:57 of ice time, Wednesday versus Utah. His first game of the season. Leafs down 4-2. Not even halfway through the second period. This has been a very slow-moving hockey game. Very, very slow-moving. And here comes the face-off to the right of the Bruins goalie, Swayman. Ellison. Is that his name? Ellison? No. Easymont. Ellison Easymont. How the hell do you remember a name like Easymont? Mikey Easymont. Mikey. I'm just going to call him Mikey. 81. Mikey the Bruin. There's Corrali for the Bruins, pushing the puck down into the Leafs end. Finally, the Leafs get a hold of it. A long pass up for Willie Nylander, and it goes for icing. And we'll have a face-off back in the Leafs zone. Most goals on a Saturday since 2016-2017. Austin Matthews, 111. David Pastrnak, 104. So there's your Saturday night, hockey night in Canada performers right there. Austin Matthews and David Pastrnak. Can the Leafs get the comeback here? Leafs win the draw. Myers sends it back to OEL. Man, Nyes gets it lost in his skates, and the Leafs just can't find the puck tonight, but the Bruins are flying. They just they're intercepting pucks. They're getting into the right positions. They are making the passes. They're showing up. The Leafs have not done that so far tonight. Here is some Bruins player, number 21, down in the corner. Lawton grabs the puck, sends it up to Lorentz. His pass for Domi's broken up by the Bruins, who are everywhere. Finally, McCabe grabs it in the neutral zone, gets it across the blue line, takes a shot, and it's wired up into the netting. 4-2, halfway through the game. Not even halfway through the game. Still 13 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the second period. Ian says Matthews hat trick tonight. We are going to need an Austin Matthews hat trick tonight to get back into this one. Man, a rough start here for the Buds. 2-2 going into the second period. 2 quick goals by the Bruins, and we've got ourselves a completely different hockey game. Man, oh man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the night. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. Hit that link that I just put out in the chat, whether it's the vertical or the not vertical, and head on over to our awesome website. Check out our merch options that we have as well. Here we go. Where's that map? There it is. Get that map over there. We've got new visitors from Australia and the United States most recently. Let's go. We've got Alan Merritt saying go Bruins. The FSWer, go Bruins as well. Got some Bruins fans in the house on the vertical live. How about the horizontal live here? All right. Smash that link and let's see where everyone is watching from. There's a visitor from Australia. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Australia. Leafs down 4-2. Can they turn it around and make the comeback? Mark Duffney says Leafs really miss Marner's setup skills. Amen. They needed those points. Man, do they miss those assists and those points. Mark Duffney, you are not kidding. You are not kidding. All right, we've got the map popping off here. Let's take it back to the game. 13:05 left in the first period. There's the face-off win by the Bruins. Carlo with a nice defensive play. Slips the puck back to McCann. McCann back to Riley in his own zone. Leafs bring it in over the line. Tavares weaves through, takes the shot, and an easy save by Swayman. Swayman, 3 wins in his last 4 starts. Man is winning. He's used to winning. All right, switch it back. Where is it? We got to get off the get off the map, set up AI and chat. Oh, there's a shot by the Leafs. Nylander hits the post. 13 minutes to go with the 12th shot of the night. There's the puck behind the net. OEL. Shot by Nylander, blocked. Shot by Nyes, saved by Swayman and out to the near far side boards. Morgan Riley drops it back to Nylander. Poke checked out there by the Bruins and almost taken a... There's a trip by the Bruins. No call. Matthews goes down. And now the Bruins have a chance. Pasternak shoots, spins and shoots off the side netting. Man, oh man. Here goes the long pass down by the Leafs. Waugh chasing after it. Bruins with it. Pasternak dumps it down into the far corner. OEL sends it in, hits the referee. And the puck ends up with the Bruins in the neutral zone. OEL stops the block and blocks the pass down behind the net. And here comes Nicholas Waugh. Drops it off there for Dakota Joshua. Joshua chasing in after the puck behind the net. Laurie for the Bruins clears it up. Sends it into the middle of the net. And then it's turned over. Waugh drops it off for Michelli. Michelli can't get to it. The Bruins pick it up first. Pasternak sends it in to Laurie. And he's got a chance. Toe drag. What a save there by Hildeby, who loses his helmet. Wow, what a save. Welcome into the game, Dennis Hildeby. Huge save right there. Possibly a game-saving save on Boston's 20th shot of the night. Man, oh man. Chris Pollard, what's up, Chris? Go, Leafs, go. Let's get the comeback going here. Nice shot. Good shot there by Nyes. All right, here we go. Come on, buds. Time to get a goal. Hildeby getting some attention there as his mask came off. He's got to get it rewired there by the equipment manager. Stolar's there sitting on the bench with his cap on. 11:17 to go in the second period. Let's go, Leafs. Let's get that chant going. Go, Leafs, go in the chat. If you've got the emojis joined as a member, hit those awesome emojis. There's a shot by the Bruins across the ice, and somehow this puck does not go in. Tavares with it, goes over to the left wing, sends it over, and Yzerman turns it over and sends it up the ice, but a little bit too far for his Bruins teammate. Intercepted there by the Maple Leafs. Benoit up to Johnny Tavares. Tavares sends it back to McMahon. McMahon loses the puck. It's crossed the line there by the Bruins and into the zone. Shot saved by Hildeby. Hildeby really having to come in strong here in this second period. Here's McMahon, tries to get a little deflection, just enough to get the puck out of the zone, and Robertson sends the puck into the Bruins zone. There you go, Kevin, Bruins fan, go Bees. Thanks for hanging with us, Kevin. Bruins are rocking tonight, man, rocking. There you go. All Toronto games, let's go, Ian. We're going to be doing some Raptors games coming up here soon. All right, here is a pass by Morgan Riley, back behind the net. Now it goes to Nylander, out at the point, sends it down low to Domi. He tries to center it to Lawton, and it's poked away by Swayman. Great play by Swayman. Here is Carlo. Carlo dumps it up to Nylander on the right side. Sends it across into the middle. Domi can't get a stick on it. And the Bruins will clear. Ian, Canada loves TSI, all Toronto games. Let's go. Thank you, Ian. Let's go. Go Leafs, go. There's a shot by Lindholm, and it's deflected up into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the Leafs zone, getting outshot again here, the Leafs. Man, the Leafs have got to pull it together and get some shots on goal. All right, we've got ourselves another commercial break. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight here on TSI. Thanks, we've got your attention. Smash that subscribe button and turn on that bell and help us keep growing this awesome community. We are over 108,340 subscribers. Let's keep it popping. Welcome to the club. Thank you for subscribing. Cheers for becoming an insider. Now let's get back to our Leafs. Leafs are out of sync again tonight. They are, Mark. They really are. They really are. It has not been a pretty game tonight at all. Nope, it has not been pretty. Harold Ballard, time to lift this curse. You're not kidding, Harold. You are not kidding. It is time to get rid of. You gotta help us out here, buddy. My God, Stephen A's got the Go Leafs Go chant going. Let's go, Stephen A. That awesome song, Sons of a Pitch. I'm a Leafs fan. Very, very cool. Very, very cool song. We'll have to put the link out to that one. Is that the one? No. Can we hear it? No.
I'm a Leaf fan.
Great song, Stephen A. Great song. Son of a pitch. I'm a Leafs fan. Get this link out here in the chat. You can go listen to
Through
it.
ballads, chaos, through Sundance tears, through decades of drought, through wasted years. But loyalty, that's our brand. We stand, we chant, we clap our hands. We bleed the white, we wear the blue. We dream of what we're born to do. Raise that cup, parade the street. Maple Leafs
There we
are
go.
hot.
Now we've got that out there in the chat.
Music, strike the chord. This ain't just hockey, it's folklore. From
All right, Matthew Nyes with the puck.
We'll leave forever, built to last.
Sent out into the middle of the ice by the Bruins and dumped in. Hildeby grabs it, sends it over to Carlo. It falls to Pasternak. Pasternak sends it out to the point. Lindholm with a shot, and it's gloved by Hildeby. 9:05 to go in the second period. Don't Ray Pickett, JP, I'm flashing. Man, Harold, you got it. Oh, there we go. I got to pause that. I got the headphones in with the feed. It might as well not because I can't hear a damn thing. It's not doing anything for me here. So Lindholm sitting down on the bench for the Bruins. Man, these guys can't make a 5-foot pass in front of the net. What are we doing? I've seen better playmaking skills in Timbits hockey. No kidding. It's been ugly tonight. The Leafs can't string together passes. They're just out of sync, completely out of sync, and Boston is capitalizing because they look like world beaters out there compared to the Leafs tonight. Here's the faceoff won by the Bruins. Shot wide and goes all the way out and down the ice. Dakota Joshua chasing, same with Matthias Michelli, but neither one of the Leafs could get there. And it's sent back in by the Bruins. Intercepted. Michelli dumps down to Wall on the right side, the near board, sends it across into the middle for Michelli. He's checked from behind. How is that not a penalty? And there is Wah, sends it across the blue line to Joshua. His shot sails wide. Another shot at the point, broken up by the Bruins and sent down the ice. Just ugly, man. The Leafs cannot get the puck together for a long period of time. The passing, it just is not there. The Bruins string together some passes. They make a few plays, some toe drags, taking some shots on net. Our Leafs are passing the puck around and just getting it intercepted, having Bruins players running into them before they can release the pass. And man, oh man, it's not pretty. The Bruins started out the season hot 3-0 and then lost 6 straight. Now have won 6 out of their last 7 and 5 straight. So the Bruins are rolling. Buds, not so much. Leafs always come back. I hope so, man. I hope so. Gave up my dessert to Imlach in return for a comeback win. All right, there you go, Harold. Let's go, man. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Tell Punch we said hi. All right, here's the faceoff won by Matthews. And then, of course, grabbed by the Bruins. Zaka with the shot, gloved by Hildeby. And it's just the story of the night. Leafs get the puck. Boom. Boston's on them. They intercept it. They take the puck back. The Leafs lose the puck. They're not playing good at all tonight. Here's a long pass up. Probably going to go for icing. And it does. Icing against the Maple Leafs. 7:58 to go in the second period. Pasternak with the most recent Bruins goal. They lead 4-2 over our Maple Leafs, who apparently we have the comeback coming in tonight. Steph says it. Harold says it. We got this. We got this. Here's the faceoff. Zaka against Austin Matthews, and the draw is won by the Bruins out in front of the net. The possession on these draws, I mean, these draws, ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen so many draw losses that should have been wins because they can't corral possession of the puck off the draw. Absolutely crazy. Here is the Bruins. Zaka over in the corner. Myers shoves a man to the ground. OEL with the puck. Sent across the blue line there by Nyes. Nyes dumps it down to Lawton. Lawton misses. The puck goes there to the near side and picked up by Boston. Sent up to the middle of the ice and intercepted by the Leafs. Max Domi with it. Sends it across. Coming off the bench. Sent back to Max Domi and a nice save there by Swayman. Man, oh man. Bobby Mack needs to get it going. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He always kind of just seems to go in bunches. He gets some goals and then goes quiet. As Boston management outplays the Leafs front office too. Yes, they usually do. Yes, they usually do. Here comes the shots this period. It's 11-7 for the Bruins. So it's getting a little bit better. There's another shot by the Leafs from the point. Swayman with the rebound, given up and picked up by Lawton. Nice check. Sends it back to the point. And McCabe loses it at the point. Just wasn't quick enough. And the puck comes back down to Zadorov. Zadorov into Pasternak across the blue line. Sends it across the ice. 1-2. What a block there by McCabe with a goal saving. Oh man, Leafs player just gets wiped out by Zadorov, and we've got the gloves flying off. McMahon and Zadorov, here's the fight. McMahon sends the punch to the back of the head for Zadorov. He's still got his helmet on. McMahon does not have his, but McMahon getting a couple punches off. Zadorov just huge, has him pinned up against the glass, and that's a wimp way to end a fight there, Zadorov. It's not wrestling, it's hockey fighting. Get out there and take a hit. You still had your helmet on. But he's bloodied up. Zadorov's got some blood on his nose. And looks like McMahon is fresh and clear. So here we go. Nice little scrap there to get things going in the third period as just an unbelievable Geeky with a shot goes off the leg of McCabe. Huge save. And then Lawton just gets crushed by Zadorov, and McMahon says, no, you're not doing that to my teammate. I'm coming after you. Hits into the side of him, and Zadorov just drops his gloves and says, all right, we're going, which is fine. We'll take it. Lawton is going off the ice now, so we'll have to get an update on Scott Lawton. But, man, he got his bell rung. Oof. Man, oh, man. Dr. Dupree in the chat. Good to see you. Yep, there you go, McMahon. Good job, McMahon. Get Zadorov off the ice. You know it. Lawton getting up a little gingerly there after he just got crushed. Man, he heads straight back to the room. Going to get checked out, the protocol. 6:23 to go in the second period. The Leafs need to get something going here. Need to get a goal. Get back into this matchup. All right, here's Willie Nylander. Shot off the legs of Lindholm and into the corner. Tavares presses. Joshua sends it back across the ice. Here at the red line, a long pass is broken up by the Bruins and taken back into his own zone is Brandon Carlo. Carlo up to Riley. Riley drops it off for Tavares. His shot goes wide. Picked up in the near side by Joshua. Joshua sends it across the boards back to the point. Shots wide again. The Leafs just can't get a shot on net. OEL pinching down low. Sends it back to Robertson. Robertson shifts across and there's a shot blocked there. Benoit's shot goes off of the blocker and into the netting. Swayman with another save. And the Bruins just keep on keeping on. Man, oh man. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Get that chant going here as we have 5 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Get that Go Leafs Go over here. Dan Garinger in the house. Let's go, Bruin. Dan Garinger, I saw your email, my brother. Good to see you. Thank you for that email. I just haven't gotten back to you. I still owe Tech an email back. I'm so far behind with my emails and trying to get these things going. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But great to see you, Dan Garinger. Who's your least favorite player, says Ben Bowmaster. Man, my least favorite player. Well, since we're playing the Bruins, it's going to be probably Pasternak because I just can't stand him. And he's got the goal there for the Bruins tonight. The fourth goal to get them up 4-2 here with 5.5 to go in the second period. Leafs got to get at least one back here before the start of the third. Got to at least get one back. Whew! Sonia Santos getting it going there with the hearts. Thank you, Sonia, for those awesome emojis. Let's go. There's Stephen A. with the song, because little Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie round. Willie won't go. Try telling everybody, but oh no, little Willie will score goals. Let's go, Willie Nylander. We need a goal right now. We need a goal before the end of this period so we can get a little bit of momentum here. My goodness. Because it has been all Boston Bruins in the second period. And most of the night, to be honest with you. Most of the night. All right, so make sure you vote in our poll here. Will the Leafs make a comeback? Yes. Go Leafs, go 68%. To no, the Bruins are flying to 33%. Here we go. Leafs with the puck in the Boston zone. OEL passes it down low. Here's Nyes breaking it up. And no, it goes all the way through and past OEL. Riley will get to it, sends it up, and intercepted there by the Bruins. Centering pass gets deflected. And Riley will get it back after being grabbed from behind. And there is a penalty on the Bruins. A slash. There you go. There you go. Mike, you're my entertainment until about 10 p.m. when the Jackets play. How'd your FC Cincinnati and Columbus Crew Hell is Real playoff game go, man? How'd that do? Hope your crew did well. S says, put Riley on PP1. No more of this OEL BS. So Janot with the slashing call. Riley is out there. Bruins win the draw and send it out and down the ice. Man, oh man. Tough loss there from Nicholas Waugh. Riley goes back to recover the puck. Sends it up through center. And then drops it back. Domi comes across the red line. Drops it back for Waugh. Give and go. Waugh lets it down to Domi, who passes it back to the point. And it goes all the way back to the Toronto end. Man, oh man. Come on, buds. Let's go. Here comes Matias Michelli across the line. Sends it over to the near wing for Waugh. He can't get to it, and the Bruins clear it out. Minute 15 to go in the power play. A great opportunity for our Maple Leafs. And man, here's Riley. Sends it over to the left for Nyes. Nyes dumps it down across, and Johnny Tavares was coming into the middle of the net, looking for the pass to score a goal. Not the wraparound. And it goes all the way back out to the neutral zone. After scooting around there, a couple players, and Austin Matthews goes through, sends it down into the corner, and the Leafs Send it back to OEL. A pass is blocked, but it's picked up by Nylander. He's tripped. No call there. Unbelievable. Here's OEL. Sends it back to Nylander. Backhand by Tavares out in front. Goes wide. Nylander sends it back to Matthews. Matthews back to OEL in the middle of the point. And it's centered to Tavares. Scores! Johnny Toronto with the goal. Let's go! 4-3. Maple Leafs are on the comeback with the power play goal. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. What a pass from Nyes to Nylander over to Matthews. Matthews back. And then it hits Tavares in the middle, and a beautiful shot over the blocker side of Swayman. And a beautiful textbook Johnny Toronto goal. 3 for our Buds tonight. We're only down by 1 here heading in to the last couple minutes here of the second period. Come on, Leafs. I love you too, babe. I love you too. Here we go. Carlo, shot goes wide. Pasternak tries to get there, sends it out to the center. Kuznetsov kicked off. Oh, there's a save by Hildeby. On Kuznetsov. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Here's Waugh. Drops it off. Tying up his man. The puck comes free behind the net. Bruins are going to skate it out. 2:35 to go in the second period. Leafs are right back into this one, down 4-3. Shots are 25-18. Jake McCabe intercepts the dump pass. Sends it across to Carlo. Carlo sends it up, and that's going to be an icing call. And it'll be brought back into the Toronto zone with 2:18 to go in the period. Navy Skies, go Leafs, go. Love you, Mom. Bella, love it. Answer the vertical, babe. Oh, where's the vertical? I got to switch over to the vertical over here. There we go. You think the Ducks are going to make the playoffs this year? I have no idea. I don't even know if the Ducks are in a playoff position right now. I haven't looked at the Western Conference standings this season. CK says another period will bring it back. Maybe. We got this. Avery Kindred, LA Kings. Thanks for hanging out with us, the LA Kings fan there. And there's a long puck back to Joskinen. That's not his name. This name thing, this is the hard part for me, man. I got to start learning some of these guys' names. And the Hurricanes tomorrow night. We might have to do the Hurricanes game and the Leafs tomorrow night. Hit that like button down below. We got 26 likes on the vertical and we've got 44 likes on the regular. Hildeby with another save. Whoa, there's almost a high stick by John Tavares. The Bruins get it out. Left wing plays it through the goal crease. Yzerman sends it into the net, and an easy catch there for Dennis Hildeby. And with 1:18 to go in the second period, we'll have a face-off to the left of the backup goalie who's now in after a horrific start by Anthony Stolarz, Mr. Dennis Hildeby, who is supposed to start tomorrow. Johnny Toronto is the Leafs' best overall player. You're on to something there, Mark. You're on to something. He gets the face-off wins. He's always playing defensively as well. Oh, thanks, babe. I like the goal graphic. Yeah, isn't that a nice one? Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so Leafs playing a lot of home games right now. Here's the face-off. Won by the Leafs. Given away, though, and almost turned into a goal, which is about how 2 of the Boston's 4 goals have come tonight. Puck is kept in right at the line there by the Bruins defenseman. Matthews chasing it down to the corner, sends it back to OEL. OEL up, Nyes cuts it off, and then sends it back to Austin Matthews. Crosses the red line, then the blue line. Drops it off for Robertson. Shot goes into the side, pushed away by Swayman. And Benoit cannot keep it in the zone. Sends it up and looks like it goes into the bench for a face-off in the neutral zone with 43 seconds to go here in the second period. Matthews is lost without Marner. Yeah, he is. He needs to be set up by his buddy there for sure. So hopefully we can find some guys that'll do that. Start to replace that some of those points. Tavares has recorded a point in 9 of his last 10 9 out of here. 9 out of 10 games. That's crazy. Leafs dump it down into the offensive zone. Carlo flipped back by the Bruins. Pasternak chases off. Michelli gets there first, though. Carlo sends it back in. It's picked up by the Bruins with 20 seconds left in the period. Pasternak turns it over. Here's Carlo. Dumps it down to the far side by the Pro Line graphic. And a long clearance by the Bruins. Sent up to Pasternak. He's in. Sends it. Shot just wide of the Leafs goal by Geekie. Their hottest goal scorer right now. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Zhurdarov can't get the point shot off. And that's the end of the period. At least a positive there for the Buds to get that goal late there at the end of the second period. A much needed goal by the Leafs there. Man. All right, so that does it for 40 minutes of action. It's time to refill. Man, I am empty here. And babe, it is time. It is time. End of the second period. I'm going to make a good refill. Whew. Great shot of the CN Tower. Man, I miss Toronto. Can't wait to get back. I'm going to get there. We are so close, insiders. So close to getting back to Toronto. We'll tell you about that when we get back from the intermission. Hang tight. Putting the intermission graphic up. Go refill your cocktails, your juice, your milk, your water, whatever you got. And don't forget to check out our products that are tagged. The Leafs jerseys, the Leafs hats over on Fanatics. We do get a percentage of revenue from those. If you do purchase something off of Fanatics, you purchase the Leafs jersey, we get the affiliate percentage of that, pennies, whatever. But it helps the channel. It does. And for you guys out there, if you're looking to get a jersey, if you did it through a TSI stream, that would be greatly appreciated. We'll be back for the third period. See you in a second, everybody.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only a human. Some days it's hard to move on. I'm only human. You Payback for the love I spent.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back during the second intermission. Let's see. Let's put this link out in the chat and see where everyone is watching from. Our buds down by 1, heading into the third period. A huge third period ahead for our Maple Leafs. We love to pull off the comeback, so why not do it again, Maple Leafs fans? Let's get the chant going in the chat, and as well, hit that link right there that I'm sending out. Rod Bottomley beer, brother. Great to see you, Rod. Cheers, my man, and let's go. What a song there you're singing there, Mr. Bottomley. Unbelievable. So everybody, click that link over there that you see in the chat. Let's get this on the vertical as well. Boom. There you go. Let's see if we got anybody hanging out with us that wants to see where everyone's watching from all over the world. We've got people from everywhere in the United States, Canada, Europe, all over South America as well. Look at this. Brazil, Argentina, Bolivia, Peru. Look at that. And Germany just pops up. Australia. There's Germany. Let's head over here to Europe. There we go. United Kingdom. We got SOP True playing champs right now over on SOP Soccer. Got to get the link to that one out there as well. But True is based out of England. There's the latest click right there in Germany. One recent viewer. I love it. Thank you for letting us know where you're watching from. Let's see. Oh, not me. Don't move me. I want to move the map. Oh, hey. Wrong one. There you go. So we've got India. We got Hong Kong, Japan, the Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia. Where's Popo? Da Popo. Are you in the house, Popo? Man, that guy was awesome. There. Navy Skies. Let's go, Leafs. 4th streak. Let's make it happen. Our buds need to get a quick goal here to start the third period. Can't even think right now. Look at all these viewers here from New Zealand and Australia. Very cool. Thank you all for letting us know where you're watching from. Perth, Brisbane, Southport, Sydney, Melbourne, all of these places. There's Shroom Merchant as well. Shroom, how you doing, man? Good to see you, Shroom Merchant. Bud's close to getting a... Where are you watching from, Shroom? Where are you at, buddy? USA, Canada, Vancouver, Seattle, all down the West Coast, LA, San Diego, Portland, Salt Lake City. I mean, we have people in Idaho, Colorado. Nobody in New Mexico, though. No one from New Mexico. That's interesting. We'll have to, when we do some college football games, we'll have to get some viewers from New Mexico. But we've got a good season ahead here on Toronto Sports Insider. Toronto Maple Leafs games, we'll do as many as we can get in the schedule here, and bringing people together all over the world. There you have it. All over the world. Australia, Germany, the United States, Canada. Thank you all for hanging out with us there. Let's go, Red Wings, says Shroom. I love it. Red Wings fan, Shroom Merchant. Remember when I put that mushroom on the emoji? That was kind of funny. But a big third period ahead. Look, the Leafs have got to pull off the victory here tonight. Anthony Stolarz, a rough start to this one. 4 goals against on 19 shots. And Dennis Hildeby has come in and is perfect so far. Pasternak with the last goal for the Bruins. Our Leafs got the third goal to make this one somewhat tight there towards the end of the period. John Tavares at 16:51 on the power play. That is, what, the second power play goal? 2 power play goals tonight for our buds. We'll take it. Oh, man, these allergies, they are kicking. They are kicking tonight, and we are minutes away from the start of this third period. So let us know where you're watching from in the chat if you haven't clicked the link that you see there. There it is. Chris says, I chat from Flesherton, Ontario. Thank you, Chris, for letting us know. And let's see, we got an LA Kings fan out in the vertical chat, so I'm sure there's somewhere there. We've got this covered. So the Maple Leafs are lucky tonight. The East is so damn tied already. Man, you know, the Leafs are real lucky to be in this ball game. And it's not a ball game, it's a hockey game. But, you know, they are very, very lucky to be in this hockey game right now. With how good Boston is playing and how crappy the Leafs have been playing so far tonight. Very lucky to be down by 1. And with 20 minutes, we can turn this around and make it happen. Let's make it happen. There's Richard Fewer in the house from the 3rd floor overlooking Elliott Lake. Richard Fewer, cheers, my man. Thank you for hanging out with us. So great to see you. I'm doing my best for the play-by-play, my man. We're going to get better. We're going to get better over time. It's been a long time since a play-by-play. Since, man, what is it? Since, geez, that was 2021. End of 2021 was the last play-by-play that we did. So here on TSI. All right, here we go. Let's get the this thing back on the radio. And we're underway. Here we go, Leafs. Michelli sends it up. Picked up by Joshua. Joshua sends it down into the zone. Picked up by Boston. Peak sends it back to his teammate Lindholm. Lindholm launches a long pass. That'll go for icing. The Leafs get there first. Icing is negated. Michelli sends it into OEL. OEL gets past Pasternak and dumps it in for Austin Matthews to chase. With 19:15 to go in the 3rd period, picked up by Boston, and Pasternak breaks out in the center. 1-on-1 against McCabe. Pasternak sends it into the middle. Number 92. 92, back to Pasternak. Pasternak sends back to the point with the switch, and it bounces off of the Bruins player and picked up there by the Leafs. McCabe will chase it down into his own corner. Sent out in front there by the Bruins and almost made something out of nothing. And there is a shot in, gets deflected wide. OEL sends it up to Nylander. Nylander will just get it out of the zone. Now sends it up again, and that's going to be icing. Man, oh man. That was a tough one there. Where is that? All right. Pasternak with 6 shots on goal tonight. Austin Matthews taking the draw against Fraser Minton. And it looks like it's won by Matthew Nyes. Man, I was way behind there. Nylander mishandles the puck. Sends it into the zone for a change. And Tanner Chenot gets it in down the right side. Oh, sent back in front. Nice save there by Hildeby if it got through to him. Tavares launches a high backhand into the near corner, and Espiro from the Bruins breaks it up. Sends into Janot. Takes his time. Sends it to the Leafs blue line. And Riley intercepts. Sends it back into Boston territory. Bruins play it right back out at center. Nice hit there by the Leafs defense. Philippe Myers. Bruins take it back into their own zone, get a couple guys off the ice, switch him in the change, and here is the long pass up the boards. Picked up by the Leafs. Benoit over to McCabe. McCabe sends it in front, almost intercepted there by the Bruins. Max Domi. Domi drops it back over to Benoit. Benoit dumps it in. Goes across Austin Matthews. Scotty Lawton will not return tonight. Interesting. All right, so the Leafs on the change. Max Domi dumps it back to McCabe. McCabe over to Nicholas Waugh. Waugh crosses the blue line. Pass into the slot, intercepted there by Pasternak and out of the zone. 16:40 to go. Riley backhands it into the Bruins zone, right to the Bruins defenseman. Geekie sends it across the net. Bruins get it in the corner. Send back to the point. Zadorov. Zadorov dumps down low. Somehow makes its way to Hildeby. He pushes it into the corner. Riley grabs it, sends it up the left wing side. Michelli sends it across to Joshua. He'll chase down into the corner and grabs it. A couple Bruins there knock the puck away, and the Leafs will change. Haven't had a whistle here in a while. It's getting a good tempo here. Let's get a goal here, buds. Come on. Pass up the middle by Robertson. Leaves it for McMahon. He tries to get it back to Robertson. Peels back. Backhand in front of the net. It's free. Bruins down on the ice. Man, Robertson tries to get the shot off and can't. Passes back to the point. OEL with the shot goes wide. And here come the Bruins. Bruins across the line. Saka to the right wing side. Blocker saved by Stolar. No, not Stolars. By Hildeby. Stolars is out. 15:20 to go. Come on, buds. Let's get a goal here. Here is Robertson. Lifts it over the puck over to Tavares. Tavares sends it down low. And the Leafs will go for another change. The shots are now 30-18 for the Bruins. Lindholm stands behind the Boston goal. Starts on the right. Backhands it across the red line. Intercepted there by the Buds. Long pass ahead for Nylander. Intercepted. Chanot goes down to the corner. Nice hit there by the Leafs. Morgan Riley. Myers swings it to the far corner, but it's knocked away there by Chanot. Riley, again, can't get it out of the zone. Riley having a tough night tonight. Philip Myers passes up, and finally the Leafs get it out of the zone. Then Boston gets a hold of it and dumps it right back in and goes off for a line change. So finally, the Leafs have a second to breathe. Man. Here's Michelli in the corner. Sends it back to the point. Fanning on the pass is OEL. Man, all the defensemen having struggles tonight. There, Waugh has his stick held. Rips it away from him. No call. One-timer at the point. Saved by Swayman. Bruin, Elisimont with the pass into the middle. Off the board and right back because Waugh is just kind of not fast enough there. Woo-wee. That was close. Man, oh man. That was a great pass there for the Bruins. They're showing some highlights of Alexander McGillney, one of my favorite Toronto Maple Leafs. Alexander McGillney. Man, that guy was a hell of a player. All right, so it looks like they're going to commercial break here. Whew. Shroom. It's how it goes sometimes, man. It's how it goes sometimes. All right. Here we go. 13:44 to go. Let's take a look at some of the team stats in this one. All right, so there you go. There's our stats here so far through the third period. Shots on goal, 31-19. The Bruins have 12 more shots than the Maple Leafs right now. Come on, that is unacceptable. We can't accept that. We cannot get outshot like that and want to win games consistently. The face-off circle, different story. The Buds are winning the face-off circle somehow, some way, with a sloppy 52-48% edge over the Bruins. Power play percentage, 1 for 100% for the Bruins. Our Buds, 2 for 3 though, 66.7%. Not too shabby. Penalty minutes, 11-7. Hits, 20-18 for the Leafs. That's what has kept our Buds in it for sure. And then the giveaways, 20-19 for the Leafs. That's trouble there. Leafs trailing the Bruins. It's time for the comeback to happen. Let's go. All right, we're going to play with these graphics here a little bit. There you go. Perfect. All right, there we go. Let's get this thing synced up with the TV. Sorry for the graphic break here, but there's a great chance for Dakota Joshua. Shot wide. Michelli. Leafs really buzzing here with 13 minutes left. Michelli on the far side getting harassed by the Bruins. Finally, the Bruins get the puck away from him. Joshua sends it back to the point. OEL with a great shot and a big save. Swayman with a great save. Joshua at the point. Sends it back to OEL. OEL dumps it across behind the net. Waugh sends it out in front. Just missed by Michelli and sent back in. Down low. Here it is, Waugh. He sends it at the goalie, Swayman, and it's saved. Here come the Buds. They're buzzing. Here we go, boys. Shroom says, goal scoring machine, Alexander McGillney. Yes, 100%. And there's Richard, 100% Richard, lest we forget. Thank you, veterans. Get your poppies. Thank you to our veterans. Thank you for your service. Cheers to that. Oh, man, my vertical stream, I don't even have my camera back on. There I am. I've been over here on the vertical stream with no camera for the last, 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I apologize there. All right, here we go. Loss on the face-off there by John Tavares. Clearance blocked by Nylander. Nylander sends it into the middle for Tavares. He spins the near circle. Loses the puck at the point, and it's dumped back in, by the Leafs. Boston with a long dump. Sent into the zone. And then a shot there by Peak from the blue line, and it's out of play. 11:48 to go. Leafs looking for the tying goal here. 11:48 to go. Shots are 32-22 Boston. We can do this. We can do this. Come on, Leafs. Man, oh man. There we go. That works. Hey, Skywalking in the house. How you doing, Skywalking? Good to see you. Yeah, very long time no talk, man. Haven't seen me since March Madness. That's crazy. All right. Thank you all for hanging out with us on the vertical and the horizontal formats tonight. Here is the Leafs. Domi with the rush. Takes the shot. Blocker save there by Swayman. Waugh sends it down low to Domi. Domi gets it broken up. Now comes out to the face-off circle. Shot right into Swayman's chest. And Domi steps up and says, drops the glove. He's punching Yzerman. Yzerman got a glove on. And I think Domi says, man, let's go. You want to play? Let's go. Man. Yeah, big hit there by Pastelik on Domi. Domi was pissed. Comes out for that shot, gets tripped up again. And Yzerman just gets right up in Domi's face when he's laying there on the ice. Oof. All right, 2 minutes each for roughing there. So no fight. And we'll play some 4-on-4 here with 11:16 to go in the third period with the Leafs down by 1. There it is, Toronto Sports Insider. How have you been? Man, I've been good, skywalking, doing good, living the dream. The family life has been amazing. The kids are doing good, the wife's doing good, and we're hanging in there, buddy. So it's been good. How about you? Hope you've been doing good too. And now all of a sudden looks like they're giving an extra 2, maybe? No, 4-on-4. Yep, 4-on-4. Matthews, Nylander, Riley, and OEL out on the ice with the 4-on-4. This could be good. Hey, thanks, Jay. Hope your day gets better, buddy. All right, here we go. Down to the Toronto blue line and in. Dish off to the wing to Kostelik. Kostelik drops it to Jokiharju. Shot hits the side of the goal. Carlos Duran, go Maples. How you doing, Carlos? Leafs with possession of the puck. OEL drops it back to Morgan Riley. Leafs on the change. Drop pass to Tavares. Tavares crosses the blue line. Works to the near side. Drops it off to Willie. Willie knocked down by Pasternak. And then stolen back by Tavares. And no call there on Zhudanov. Pasternak drops it back. And blocked. Goes wide. Nylander with the puck. Sends it in to Carlo. Carlo takes his time. Settles the puck. Drops it back to McCabe. And the Leafs will change. Jake McCabe with a little spin around there. Matthews takes the shot, goes wide. 38 seconds left on the 4:04. OEL drops it through to the corner. OEL, oh man, Matthew Nyes can't get there. It falls back to McCabe. He dumps it down low. There's Matthews. Matthews takes a check into the back. Drops it off to McCabe. He's looking for the drop-off pass. OEL can't keep it into the zone. And with 14 seconds to go in the 4-on-4 penalties, the Leafs will try to regroup, but Boston intercepts. Here comes Arvidsson. Long shot. Goes wide. And that is deflected out of play with 1 second left, or will they let the guys out of the box? Looks like 1 second left in the penalties. Whew. Dr. Dupree, go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. I love it. Man, here we go, Leafs fans. Get that chant going. We've got some goals to score, buds. Let's go, Maple Leafs. Who's getting the next goal for the Leafs? Let us know in the chat. I'm going with Domi. Leafs goal. Prediction. Let us know who you think is going to hit the next Leafs goal to tie it up. I think it's going to be Max Domi. Man, Skywalking, I still can't believe we were 2 outs away from winning the World Series. You are not kidding. Oh, Jay. That's awesome. Oh, my God, my nose is so stuffed, guys. You know what? While we've got the commercial break, I will be right back. Oh, man, I got to go take care of this. Apologies, we're back. Here we go. Come on, Bruins and Leafs. 8:11 to go in the third period. Hockey night in Canada. Doesn't get any better than this. We've got ourselves a hockey game. It's getting feisty there. The Leafs and the Bruins in front of Swayman. Why am I so far ahead? Lindholm plays it back. Here's Riley. Dumps it down into Swayman's crease, picked up and dropped off for Peak. Peak sends it back across. And the Leafs will chase. Riley grabs it there down behind his own net, sends it over to Carlo. Carlo off to Tavares. Tavares catches a stick to the blade, keeps going, drops it off to himself. And somehow, oh boy, here comes a breakaway. No, staying back is McCabe. Makes a great defensive play, and Hildeby with a nice save. Zadorov at the point. Sends it down here to Jokiharju. Save by Hildeby. Here come the Leafs. Another giveaway by the Leafs. Here's Pasternak. And the shot saved by Hildeby. 6:43 to go in the third period. Matthews will score. I hope so. Skywalking, I hope so. SC Patriot, go Leafs, retired in South Carolina. I love it. That's awesome. Go Leafs, go. Man, what a... the Leafs are just falling behind the Bruins tonight. I don't know how they're even in this game. I really don't. Leafs tripping and falling. I think we might see some 4-on-4 here. So the faceoff will be in the Toronto zone with 6:43 to go in the third. Shots 35-25 Boston. That's insanity. And there we go. Now we got the stats lined up there. Welcome in to everybody who's hanging out with us for the first time. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you're having a good time. And make sure you share this link out. Let's get more hockey fans here in the chat. Face-off won by Morgan Riley. Kostelic with the puck. Sends it to the point. And a shot. Ooh, that was close. Asperat. Hildeby has played extremely well since taking over for Stolars. Bruins just flying here in the third. It's like the ice is tilted. Just like earlier in the first period. And there's a shot. Almost gets past Hildeby but goes wide. Minton with the puck. And it's cleared there by the Maple Leafs. Whew. Man, oh man. Peak sends it across the ice. Now back to Peak, but too far. Intercepted by Nyes. Nyes back to Benoit. He drops off to OEL. Nyes trying to get to his man. Good forecheck. Nylander sends it down low. Picked up by Matthews. His shot. Saved. Matthews getting some shots off here. We need to get a goal. Come on, Captain. Let's go. Centers it in, and the Bruins, with possession, lift it up down the ice, and that will bounce for icing. Benoit racing down and gets there first. 5:02 to go, and the Leafs. Man, I could go for some Harveys right now. Sonia, I could really, really go for some Harveys right now. 35 likes in the house. Let's go. Tristan the Egg. What's up, Egg? How you doing, Tristan the Egg? Good to see you, man. Cheers. Farah Jamal says Nyes will score. All right. We'll see. We'll see. And here's the Bruins. Pass it down the ice. Will it be icing? No. Waved off. McCabe gets to it. Passes it up the ice to McCann. Centered in front by Robertson. And McCabe's shot is saved by Swayman. .439 to play. Bruins up 4-3. Come on, Leafs. We need one goal to tie this thing up and force overtime. Let's go. Man, oh man. Let's go, Leafs. We got to get something here. Leading the Leafs tonight, Matthew Nyes and Austin Matthews with 3 shots on goal. Man, Pasternak, 7 shots on goal for the Bruins. There's the defense stats. There you can see here, Bruins shots on goal, 7 per Pasternak with the goal, which would be the game-winning goal right now if it stands. But the Leafs are like, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get the goal. We're gonna take this thing to overtime and get the win. It's our night in Toronto. Let's go, Leafs fans. Hit that go, Leafs, go. Connor Harvey's, man. Oh, man. Harvey's is the best burger. Oh, man. I miss Harvey's so much. Let them know. Let them know they're all about Harvey's. Let Connor know because, man, nothing better than Harvey's. Have not had Harvey's since 2016. And I would love a cheeseburger right now. I will... Oof, man, I am starving right now. Absolutely starving. And here we go. Here we go. Back at it. They're getting ready for the doubleheader here on Hockey Night in Canada. Blue Jackets and Canucks. There you go, Connor. Your Blue Jackets playing the Vancouver Canucks. 108,350 subscribers. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Let's go. Welcome into all of the new subscribers. Welcome to being insiders. Here is the chance from the face-off. Willie Nylander's shot goes wide. Rebound off the board. He follows it up. He scores. The ref waves it off. What? Hold on. What the heck just happened? Wow. All right, so the ref waves off Willie Nylander's goal, and we're still playing. Matthew Knies at the top of the point. Shot by Austin Matthews, saved, and trying to play it with a high stick is the Leafs, and the refs will finally blow the whistle. Man, oh man. Let's see the replay here. Oh, it was post and out, and then off of Swayman's leg. Whoa. Crossbar, post, and out. Wow. No, that is no goal. No goal from Willie Nylander. Wow. The refs are over there taking a look at it, but that's not going to be, the NHL's reviewing it, but that's not going to be a goal. As the shot that never crossed. Hits Swayman's pad and out. Unbelievable. Crossbar, post, and yep, no goal. Holy Mackinac. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, so we just got a Raptors notification here. We got a close game there for the Raptors. Take a look here. It's not that close. Raptors down by 7 points with 2 minutes to go. Maybe they'll make a comeback. But we got to get back to hockey. Max Domi sends it up to Waugh. Nick Waugh down into the corner. Sends it back to the point. OEL. He will not shoot it. He loses it. It's picked up by Pasternak. And here come the Bruins down the ice. McCabe breaks it up, but then loses it to Geekie in the corner. Man, 340. Sent out in front. A shot and a huge save by Hildeby, who has stood on his head. If the Leafs come back and tie this up, which they've gotten really close with Willie Nylander's almost goal there, whew. Here's OEL on the line change. Bruins are changing. Leafs are changing. 3:22 to go. McCabe sends it up the ice. Deflected. Big hit by Lorentz. Picked up by the Bruins. Intercepted by Boston. Passed across. Shoots and scores. Boston. Unbelievable. Lorenz with the giveaway. And who is it? Fraser Minton. Former Maple Leaf prospect. Fraser Minton with the goal that could ice it for the Boston Bruins. Now leading 5-3. Man, oh man. Hildeby gives up his first goal there. Minton receives the pass and just lights it over. Dang it, right into the net. Great shot by Minton as Hildeby went down, but he put it in the top corner of the net. Berube frustrated, to say the least. Like Leafs Nation, frustrated. The turnovers have absolutely killed the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Deciding factor in this one, no doubt. 2:51 to go. Puck sent in to Matthew Nyes to chase. Leafs keep the puck in at the blue line. Man. Off the glass and out by the Bruins. Riley with it at center ice, and the net is empty. Hildeby goes to the bench. Kostelic with the assist on that goal for Boston to Fraser Minton's goal. Long shot down the ice, and it will go wide. Icing with 2:15 left in the third period. The Leafs need 2 empty netters just to extend it into overtime. Might not be our Buds night tonight. Man, oh man. Let's see how the vertical's going here. That was a good bar down, CK, but unfortunately, it didn't bar down into the net. All right, here's the face-off, Tavares. Nylander over to Matthews, shot from the point, high and wide. Tavares working up against the end boards, pass sent out into the middle, and we've got a holding the stick call against the Boston Bruins. And with 2:05 to go, you've got the empty net. So maybe we'll get a little 6-on-4 action here. CK, let's go 4-on-6. CK, thank you for holding down the chat tonight here in the Vertical Live. Appreciate you, my man. Much appreciated. All right, here we go, buds. Here we go. 2-man advantage of sorts. Lindholm, the guilty party for the Bruins. Austin Matthews heads out onto the ice. Here comes the face-off. It's once again Tavares. On the ice for the Leafs, Nyes, Domi, Matthews, Tavares, Nylander, and OEL. Tavares loses the draw. Boston tries to send it out. It's blocked by the Leafs and then sent up. Blocked again by the Leafs. I think it was Willie that got the block there. And here it goes to Willie Nylander. Plays it in over the line. Swiped away at the last second. Picked up by Domi, who flicks it over to the point to OEL. OEL sends it into Tavares. Tavares will probably drop it back. Nope, he resets. Sends it down low. Into the middle. Shot. Rebound. Out wide and cleared by the Bruins. 1:20 left in the power play. 1:24 left in the third period. OEL regroups behind the Leafs net. Sends it right to Nylander. He goes across. Sends it back to Domi, who's just not with it tonight. Just off, just a bit. Here's Nylander. Sends it back to the point. OEL over to Domi as I say that. Nice pass into the middle. Rebound to Tavares. Can't send it across to the open Leafs player. And here it is down low. Tries to sky it. Nyes waiting. Oh, up against the boards. Tries to send it back. Domi smacking away at it. Cannot get it past Swayman. And he lays down in the crease. And the whistle is blown. 5-3 Boston with 47.5 to go. This is not our night, ladies and gentlemen. David Osborne, can you shout out my friend Isaiah? David, absolutely. Isaiah, thanks for hanging out with us. Same to your friend David. Let's go, buddies. Let's go. Leafs goals right here. Come on. We need some goals, Leafs. Come on. I don't think it's going to happen tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's not our night. Just hasn't been all night. The puck has not been kind to the Leafs. The bounces haven't been kind. The Leafs are just a little bit slow. They're like off by about half a second. That doesn't bode well for a back-to-back because tomorrow night it'll be worse against the Hurricanes. All right, so looks like we got the timeout here by Berube. 47.5 to go. 42 seconds left on the power play. Leafs talking about it, getting a game plan together. Really need to get a goal here quick. All right, Willie going out to the ice here, looking locked in. Berube locked in, thinking about what he's going to say to these boys in the locker room. Kostelic against Tavares, and Kostelic wins it again. Bruins send it up and down the ice. That one's going to go just wide, and we'll have icing. No, because that's a power play. Oh, man, we're not getting the icing. Jeez. Here come the Leafs down the ice, broken up by Boston, cleared down the ice again, and that's going to do it. 24 seconds to go. The Leafs wheeling out of their own zone. Left wing for Matthews. Pass goes off his stick into the corner. Waugh sends it back. 10 seconds to go. Shot by Willie. Deflected. And the Boston Bruins are going to win a road victory at Scotiabank Arena on Hockey Night in Canada. David, all these shout-outs, man. My son, my girlfriend, Laura, Grayer, all of you. Thanks for hanging out with us. There's your shout-out. The Bruins win 5-3. Not the night for the Leafs. Stefan, I agree 100%. There's really nothing better than that emoji for the Leafs tonight. A very, very poor performance from our buds this evening. They just seemed to be a little bit behind every single play. We'll touch more on that here in a second. Man, once the Leafs made it 4-3, Hildeby made some huge saves to keep the Leafs in it. We talked about the importance of the Leafs scoring first before the game, and they did. They did score first. But how they gave up the goals right after that, it was almost immediate. Giving up back-to-back goals to the Bruins, and that early lead went down to an early deficit within minutes there in the first. A lot of things went bad defensively tonight for the Maple Leafs. Now it's time to start figuring out why. You score 3 goals, you should win games. But man, a rough performance from Stolarz in net tonight. He started this one out, only 4 goals given up on 19 shots. That's it, 789 save percentage. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. There you go. Steph says Saskatchewan versus Montreal. Grey Cup next Sunday. Let's go. Maybe we should we do a live for that one? No, the Argos aren't in it. We're not doing a live for the Grey Cup. But hey, maybe not. Why not? We'll see. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and becoming insiders. Thank you for hitting the like button as well. Over 50 likes on the stream. Let's go. Much appreciated to every single one of you that hit that thumbs up. Leafs couldn't get it done. Until next time, Ian, Thank you for hanging out with us. David Osborne as well. We'll see you guys soon. You're right, Steph. The Leafs did suck. It's just that simple. The Leafs sucked. And with that, goodbye. Good night. We'll see you on the next one. Maybe we'll do a recap. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do a recap on the Raptors game. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. Go Leafs, go. We'll be back soon. Tomorrow night, the Leafs play the Hurricanes. I can't commit to being live or not tomorrow. We'll see. Cheers, everybody. See you on the next one. Good night.